Hello and welcome to Simply Sport with me Neeraj Prabhu. Every talent needs an opportunity to shine and to prove itself on the big stage. And that's what Shikha Pandey has just got. This talented young cricketer from Goa has been selected to represent India at the upcoming T20 World Cup for Women. Shikha Pandey is in our studio today. Shikha, congratulations. It's a great opportunity. We feel that you have finally got. How do you describe your feelings?
Thanks a lot, sir. Thanks for all the wishes that you've just mentioned. I'm feeling happy, I'm elated, and I'm a little surprised as well.
Oh.
But I'm happy that Goan has made the cut.
Yeah, Shikha, you deserve it. I remember that we had spoken earlier in my interview to you with you for Prudent few years ago. You were there in the probables for the World Cup that time. So you didn't quite make it that time. So how has the journey been since?
Yes, I remember you interviewed me before the World Cup that was supposed to be held in West Indies. And I was very hopeful then, and I was very hopeful this time as well that I'll make it. And the journey has been a long one. It's been 4 years now. So yeah, I've matured as a cricketer, I've matured as a person as well. And I think the wait has been long, but it has been worth. So at last I'm going to play for India. So that I think that is what all matters.
You were still a student that time, student of the engineering college. And I know it takes a lot to continue engineering and as well as play at the highest level, or rather aspire to play at the highest level. Just describe your hard work that you did and to come to this stage.
Yeah, I mean, academically doing engineering and to play professional cricket along with it is really very difficult. I still remember, I mean, not giving exams and giving 10 papers together and somehow managing to pass probably. All my professors in my engineering college have been very helpful. I mean, I can't forget my HOD, Mr. Sheth, and my applied mathematics lecturer. I would like to mention her name, Ujwala Fattesh. They were the ones who helped me all through. And after completing my engineering, I mean, somehow I did manage to complete it. And then after that, I took a year off, basically to see how cricket goes. I was placed in 3 companies, but I didn't go just because I wanted to play for India. And getting to the 3 companies, probably I wouldn't be able to continue. Private firms don't actually allow you to play. So from there on, what I did was I took a year off. Again, was just about to get into the team, but somehow didn't make it. Then the decision of joining Armed Forces, that is the Indian Air Force, happened.
Wow. You are a real icon, Shikha, with what you are doing, working for the Armed Forces and coming to your cricket now. You are an all-rounder, a bowling all-rounder, a fast bowling all-rounder, and you bat quite well as well. Tell me, how have you worked on your game?
Basically, when I play for the state, that is where I get all the freedom to experiment. Basically, I play one down for my state team, which is really good because I can bat all the way through for a T20 game. This is what happened in the domestic T20s Ranji Plate A matches. I batted one down in all the matches, scored a 73 or 46 against Jharkhand. Probably that was the turning point, I would say. So I could probably experiment a little with my own self, playing for the state side because of the kind of opportunities that it gives me, and all my teammates were always there. I mean, giving me all the opportunities that I could have. And bowling, yes, I do open the bowling along with one of my teammates. I bowl medium pace. So playing for the state side at the kind of slot that you want, the coach, I would like to mention her name, Aparna Kambli. She's our coach presently, and she was always there to help me, I mean, with whatever I wanted to do. So domestic matches, I would say, is just a platform for me to know my own self, to know how better can I do and what best can I do for the team, and then probably go on and play for the team, India team.
Yeah, you played with India A team, you played with the board, President's 11 when the foreign teams come here. Tell me, with this exposure, how would you say your improvement has taken shape?
Firstly, I played against Team England when they were down here in January 2010. Followed it up with a match against West Indies in 2011. Then there was this match against Team Sri Lanka that I played recently in on January 17th. What happens when I see those international players, I get to kind of assess my own self as to where do I stand. And we had a lot many camps at National Cricket Academy. So over there, the kind of fitness and the kind of different programs that are there specifically for bowlers and for batters, you basically get to know where all do you have to work on. So just looking at the international players, playing against them, and I would like to mention that the 32 I scored against Sri Lanka, 41 balls, going down to bat at 6, kind of give me a lot of confidence that if I can score those runs in that kind of pressure against an international side, so the domestic matches shouldn't be that much of a problem. So I would say it's a confidence booster. I mean, all these international matches that I've played, and I have already played 3 matches, so the India cut had to happen.
Any specific inputs that you'd like to share with us, inputs by any coach with regards to your bowling in particular, any bowling weapon that you have developed of late?
Before going in for the domestic matches, I would really be very thankful to GCA that we had a lot of matches being played against under-19 guys team. So with under-19 guys team, you can expect the stamina of an international team. I mean, you can actually play against them, considering them as to be an international women's team. So with under-19 guys, you have to be very precise. You have to be very good with your Yorkers. You have to be very good with your line because they're always there to whack you. Yeah. So the toe crashing Yorkers started happening with them, and these guys are very good timers. I mean, the way they time the ball. So the slower ones, the slower delivery also actually happened. I mean, you could practice them in a match against the under-19 guys. So GCA, Anaga ma'am, she's the GCA coordinator for women. Anita ma'am, they have been there, I mean, organizing so many matches. So at a point of time, we were playing like 2 matches in a day against the guys team. So all these matches basically help you to try all the Yorkers, I mean, to kind of perfect them, because if you can bowl a good Yorker to a guy, that ball is going to be a wicket-taking one against women's. So that ball and a slower one, I bowl the back of a hand slower one. So these 2 things have helped.
Nice. You also have your idol in Jhulan Goswami, the bowling star for the Indian team. So you have spoken to her about your game?
I have been in constant touch with her. I played the Challengers. She was in my team. She was in India Red. And my dream of opening the bowling with her did happen. She's always been there. Even in the net session, she would kind of correct me in a few things. The way my run up in case I'm a little upright or something. She's always there. And as a youngster, you can't ask for a better opening bowler and a better mentor as such in the team. She's a senior player and she's always there whenever you want to ask her about field placements, the kind of field placements I would want to have for my bowling, and the kind of variation balls that I would want to use. She's always there. Even you give her a call, she's always there to speak to you.
Bit of nerves or butterflies in the tummy?
Butterflies.
Thinking about the World Cup in particular.
Butterflies are always there. I mean, as a cricketer, I've always imagined the national anthem playing behind and I standing then kind of the India flag right in front. So butterflies are there, but compared to when you interviewed me, they'll be obviously less because I'm a lot more confident now.
Great. The World Cup is such a big occasion, and considering that you are uncapped at any format of the game or any stage of playing for India, how would you describe that kind of a situation? It's an uncapped player thrown in at the highest level of cricket.
I was a little surprised when I got selected for the World Cup, but then at the very same time, I'm feeling very happy that because the kind of faith that the selectors have shown in me to have an uncapped player playing for India at the biggest stage. So I'm very happy that they've shown the faith in me, and the only way I can pay back is by performing well. So that is what is all in the mind.
And Purnima Rao being the coach of the Indian team, formerly she was a coach of Goa, that would be a comfort factor for you, wouldn't it be?
I would like to mention here that when I played in 2008-9 season, my under-19 South Zone, I was pretty consistent. I got 350s in the state matches. And it was then that she came up to me and she said, you've got it all, just keep working hard. And that was probably the point when I thought, I started believing more in myself. Before that it was like, yeah, I was playing, but then at that point of time, the very thought that I'll play for India was a little stronger. So she was there with us for our Goa team as well, the same year that we qualified for the nationals, one-day nationals. And she being there, obviously, I'm very happy that she's there. But when it comes to cricket, yeah, it's going to be a player and a coach relation, nothing more than that.
Right. Shikha, your message to the aspiring cricketers, especially the girl cricketers out there, what would you like to tell them?
I would just like to tell them to keep working hard in case if you have dreamed of playing for India, obviously the dream will come true. It's just that you have to work hard towards it. If it doesn't happen tomorrow, it doesn't happen today, it doesn't happen tomorrow, day after it will surely come through.
Thank you, Shikha, for coming to the studio, and all the best to you. Have a nice World Cup and make us proud.
Thanks a lot.
Let us now turn our attention to a fantastic opportunity to talented young footballers. A joint initiative of Bharti Airtel and Manchester United, Airtel Rising Stars has provided a dream chance to 11 boys of training at Manchester United Soccer School in Manchester, England. The selection of these under-16 boys was done through an all-India talent hunt conducted in 7 cities. The final stage selection trials was held at Duer Stadium in Mapsa, where 23 boys, including 4 from Goa, went through the drills under the watchful eyes of the coaches from Manchester United Foundation. The young players were judged on technical and tactical skill, physical and mental strength, social skills, on-field behavior, communication, discipline, enthusiasm and fair play. 11 of the most promising youngsters, including a goalkeeper, were selected and awarded the chance of a lifetime to train at the Manchester United Soccer School. Goa's Liston Colasso and Jolinton Dias were talented enough to clinch their ticket to Manchester. Here are the key moments of the Airtel Rising Stars final stage selection trials.